Okay. Explain how you're feeling with your, because today is your 5th day Panchakarma.
Yeah, so today what's happening is my heart has always been front and center in my life, but it's been shrouded for many years because I had some lessons to learn karmically. Those lessons, most karmic lessons, were erased not yesterday, the day before. And I knew it after that session where you chanted and you were working on my head. I knew my karma was complete. Like, I have little bits of karma to take care of, but not huge ones. And I had huge ones to overcome this life. So 2 days later, my heart is tuning into what my soul needs. The reason why your Panchakarma works, it's not through anything physical, it's through your heart, Aruna. It is your heart that works through you. Your chanting that you did the other day was exactly what my heart needed. And my heart responded. Not only that, not just my heart, but my soul and the spirit guides, my angels, they all came in and supported you and helped me. I went so deep. You would not believe the energies that came to me that day. And I know those energies now, and I know those energies will come back to me and return because they already came to me before I came to you, and they came again here. So they are meant to carry my dharma. So you have helped through your soul work because you are doing your dharma. So of course your heart comes through because you're in the flow of your dharma. So that sparks the dharma of someone else, especially if they're heart-centered. So your work is really with heart-centered people. Those are the people who will do best, their absolute best with you, because they know they're in the right place at the right time. And I am going to connect you with heart-centered people. I know a lot of heart-centered people. You don't have to worry about getting your clients. They are going to come to you. So you don't have to think about, I need to do this, I need to do that. You don't. They are going to come to you. So keep focused in your heart and your soul, which is front and center already, but put your faith in that, in your higher self, and your energies that are supporting you on different dimensions for your highest self, they are going to do the work for you. Let them. So your practice is to have the faith, just feel the joy with your clients and have the faith because they are going to do the work for you.
This is amazing. I loved it, the way you're feeling it. And I'm so happy that the third eye therapy really made us connected a lot with the different dimensions. That was amazing.
It was amazing.
You, like the way you explain it to me, maybe we have some karmic connection. I started believing in it,
Yes.
because this is what the Vedic culture or the Veda living is all about.
I know.
Your
Yes.
dharma, artha, kama, moksha,
Yes.
they all make a huge difference in your practice. You need to
Yes.
practice all the different aspects of your life. And many of our people in our generation, not your generation, our generation people, are missing, are picking one or two. We are not practicing all the different aspects what we need to practice for this beautiful journey wheel of life,
Let me say though, there are people in your generation and younger babies being born now who want to find people like you, who want to find people with heart and soul and doing their dharmic path, which is completely lined up with nature. They are waiting to find the right people.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So instead of thinking that's not where they're at, they are so out there and they are like a bit lost because they don't know. They're not seeing it necessarily in their family, but they know. And they may not articulate it because they're so young. But they are coming in by the thousands. Okay? These people need to come to you, and they will. If you keep setting your heart on the compass of drawing in the heart-centered people who want this knowledge, because they know they're connected to nature. They're not sure how to get the support, though, here on earth. They're looking for the people. And maybe their mama or their papa has that connection already, and that is total grace. But many kids are coming in and they don't have it in their family. So I think your faith and your soul and your trust in what you're doing, and your teacher knows that about you. Your teacher knows that because he said, do not stray from this path when you go to America. Because he knew in his heart of hearts, or his higher self was telling him to be clear with Aruna, because there are so many people in North America, in Central America, wherever they come from, who need this. And they just need a little guidance to remember. They know all this stuff already, but they've forgotten either that or they came in because the world needs us now. The world needs us now. The bees need us now. The bees are dying, but they are going to save our earth. The bees are going to save our earth. So they need the people like you who are so understanding of nature in our bodies, in our soul. And they know how to bring that balance back to somebody. They also know how to reinforce, you've got it. You've got it. Keep doing this. We need you out there. Keep doing this. Do not give up, you know? So you are like grounded in the earth with your soul star shining. So don't worry about the technical stuff. Just keep your heart shining. And those people are going to pick up your radar, and people are going to tell people that they know. And all of a sudden, those are the people you will be attracting.
Absolutely. I'm so blessed that I have people like you who are traveling from all over the America for a authentic panchakarma. Like, I hope you are seeing a difference in our panchakarma, and I hope you are seeing the ways of my teaching to your unique constitution.
Well, I want to say that it is your heart and soul that is teaching, Aruna. I keep coming back to that. All those people have the same kind of information as you. They all do. You have to be touched in the heart for the soul to really listen and understand and go back home and say, this is my dharma duty to understand how I relate to nature, how I, Heather, relate to nature, and how I can deepen my own path to nature. But you are the spark for that. And everybody is on this continuum. Some people are very close to it already, and some people are not, but they're searching. They know they need this, but they're searching. They don't know how to find the connection. Bingo, they meet you, find the connection, and then find their own path with nature. Whether it's the gardening, whether it's the talking to trees, whether it's through their food, whether it's through their singing, whether it's through their mantra, all the ways we can connect with nature. But you are a catalyst. You see, you spark it, and they remember that spark. They've been looking for someone to spark it with them. They're looking for that, and you know the details, but it's your heart and soul that are behind it that make the difference. So listen and see who you are. It's not just your education. It is your heart and soul, and that's what your teacher knew about you. And he said, when you go to America, you stay with Ayurveda. Don't go into anything else. Stay with it. Promise me you will, because I see that heart and soul in you. And this is your dharma, to bring this nature to people.
That's beautiful. Thank you. I didn't know that he might have seen that spark in me, because he's very much into the Vedic living. Like, you know, every scripture about Ayurveda and yoga and Vedic living, this gentleman, this Vaidya, this doctor of Ayurvedic medicine, has read it, memorized it, and live with it.
When you told me that he got up early in the morning, like the Dalai Lama, okay, and he reads scriptures for 2 hours, studying and understanding scripture, and then when he talks about the clay pot and the way he teaches through poetry, really through poetry, I knew he was a true master of Ayurveda. You know, and you were meant to meet him because you have this same purity.
That's so true.
It's so true.
It's like likes the like.
Yes.
Likes the like, right?
Yes.
Or that's a beautiful sentence. Thank you, dear.
Yes.
That's a very beautiful sentence. I hope you enjoyed the plucking of the herbs from the garden.
Oh, that was essential. That was essential to the whole cooking lesson, is to take me out to your garden and cut them, have me help you cut them, tell me about the prayer that you say before you cut them. That was all part of the lesson. And that comes from your heart and your soul. That's the learning that people really need. That, because they can get the other stuff in books, all the other stuff, but you bring a whole other level to it. And I was not going to give up on Panchakarma or Ayurveda until I met the right person that resonated with my heart and soul. And when I met you, I knew that I resonated with your heart. So I wanted to come back. It wasn't the Panchakarma exactly that you did. It was your heart and soul that said, Aruna, Dr. Patki is the one. Get back there.
Gosh, thank you. And how was your cooking? Like, did you enjoy what did you learn in the cooking class? Any difference you learned?
I've never taken any, I've tried to get my Sambandi to teach me, you know, and because I would love to cook with her, you know, I just adore her. And my daughter-in-law, she's taught me a little bit, you know, so it's so much fun
Connection.
But yes, I loved it because, first of all, your display of all the spices and having me help you, all that made a difference. And you just telling me the details, taking me out in the beginning, just showing me. You didn't talk to me about going and getting the fresh herbs. You took me out there in your suburban garden. You don't live out in the sticks with lots of acres to till. You have your suburban garden, which is just as good. So there I was with you, and you showed me, and I could see that I can do this at home. And I've started already, but it gave me more inspiration and understanding that I want to have an herb garden just for herbs, for my cooking, because I do believe the deep feminine way is through food. This is the feminine way. It's the goddess way. You know, when someone is very, very sick, yes, you create a herb concoction. But if, you know, you want to come back to food every day. And that's the goddess way. That's the deep divine feminine way, I believe. That's the path I want to take. You know, this daily experience of bringing in the health through the freshness, the organic, grow it yourself, experience the herbs, bring it into the cooking, you know, the aroma, of course, the sight, the sounds, Right. And the touch. Exactly. We had all of that in your cooking class. All of that. And now I can't wait. So this morning you brought me a chapati. It was the best chapati I've ever eaten. It was like filled with all these fresh herbs. And they were so delicious. And I thought, I wonder what this is going to do to my body today. And I'm excited to find out because, first of all, I'm not sure which grain that was. But it looked like it was a whole wheat type of thing. But,
wheat was there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Are you allergic to wheat? I don't think so, right? I
I
asked
used to be, but I'm not now. I ate that and felt totally comfortable, and I digested it.
Because
the other thing is, you taught me which prayer to use before I eat. I have heard that prayer before, but never with food. Never with food.
Do you remember your prayer?
Yeah, let me just finish this.
Sure.
So, that specific prayer, that mantra, stimulates my digestive juices. So, of course, it's going to digest something that in the past I didn't feel comfortable eating and couldn't digest well. But I felt, of course, I'm ready to eat this. And it was so delicious. The herbs, the aroma of the herbs as I was chewing this chapati was amazing. Yes, the aroma and the taste, both. Yeah, it was delicious. And it was like a meal unto itself. I've never had a chapati for a meal. I've always had chapati and something else that goes with it. This was complete in itself, plus my tea.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So that's the other thing. So you see, your heart goes into your cooking. And you're cooking, nowhere else can you get fresh cooking when you go for panchakarma. Nowhere else. So this is the other thing. You are healing through your food as well.
But I see a lot of panchakarma in the USA and they don't come to the food part.
Yes, they offer food, but these people, either it's from a bigger kitchen or a kitchen outside their premises that do some quote-unquote Ayurvedic cooking, or they've showed them some Ayurvedic cooking, but your cooking is in your soul and it's in your heart and you absolutely love it. It's obvious. So your medicine is also in your cooking. Your panchakarma is through your food as well. Okay? So that is also healing.
That is the primary healing I use.
Yes, you can tell. You can tell. You haven't even taken my pulses. You don't need to. You see, because you know exactly what herbs I need to do. I haven't even done basti. You know what herbs I need for that. So I'm like, this is the way of the divine feminine. This is the way. And you are meant to bring the divine feminine Ayurveda to the United States, to North America, to our Western culture.
That's a very big compliment, dear.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's your divine female nature. And you have, what's the word? You have done, you have, let it grow in you and grow in you and grow in you. And now it's just manifest through your way of doing panchakarma. I've been to several panchakarma places. But your way is your unique soul way. And your unique soul way is working through the feminine, the sacred feminine. And it comes through. Because your medicine not only is your hands and your intuition and your voice in the panchakarma room, but it's also your healing through the food. It's all divine feminine. I recognize it. I know it. I know the divine feminine within me as well. So how else could I recognize it in you? It's obvious to me.
Oh, you are amazing.
Oh, thank
You're such a influencer and also a follower as well as a living example of Ayurveda. That's what I see in you. You know,
Thank
you are a living example of Ayurveda and you are a living example of Vedic living. You know Vedic living?
Yes.
Yes, right? So that I have seen in you.
Mm.
As you started your journey with the ashram at the age of 20 and now you are 72. So almost like 50 years you are living Vedically. See, my age is 42. Okay? You lived the whole life until my age with Ayurveda and with yoga.
Yes.
But this is the first time you are bringing that connection of Vedic living and Ayurveda all together for your unique constitution. Until now, you lived the Vedic living, which is the basic laws of the nature, basic laws of the body, basic ways of living life. That is called it as a yama and niyamas, which comes under the Yoga Sutras. You remember? Patanjali has mentioned all these in our yogic sutras, right?
Yeah.
First time, we are doing a very unique, what is the word? Prakriti. What do you call it as Prakriti? The doshic.
dosha?
Yes. So we are talking about our unique combination, Prakriti of the person, which is a body type, nature, your true self, your genetic combination, or the energies which your body has in a proper combination, the proportion of the doshic energies in you. Doshic energies.
Yes.
We are talking about the doshic physical energies. We are talking about the psychological energies. What is called? That's called it as a manasika prakriti. You remember this word manasik? Manasik means mind related.
Oh,
Sha-
how do you spell that?
Manas. M-A-
Manas.
Manas, you know Manas.
Yes,
That's a
of course.
beautiful name, right?
Yes,
That's even when you're naming the kids, you think about this.
Yes.
How powerful this mantra can be for your rest of your life.
Yes.
You know? Right? So manasik prakriti is related with the psychological aspect of the body, whereas the doshik prakriti is connected with the physical part of our body. Right? That's what you are enjoying, because as you are a very typical, what is your body type? As we are discussed, Vata Pitta. As your body type is a Vata Pitta, why you enjoyed my morning breakfast is because it was made up of the wheat as well as lentils. Wheat as well as lentil. And wheat, the primary taste of the wheat is sweet. You know 6 tastes in the food?
I think I do.
Okay. So that's 6 tastes in the food: sweet, sour, salt, pungent, bitter, astringent.
Yeah.
You remembered it?
Yeah.
So sweet, sour, salt, pungent, bitter, astringent, these are the 6 tastes in the food. And what you ate in the morning breakfast, as you are a Vata person, sweet taste. So the wheat and the outer laying was about the sweet. And inside, if you see the herbs, you remember the herbs?
Herbs. I don't know which herbs.
Okay. Yesterday, do you remember what were the plucking we did?
Oh, okay. So the cilantro
And
the garlic stem.
So I used the cilantro, bunch of cilantro when I was making your dough.
Okay.
So I chopped nicely and I added into the wheat flour along with the pulse flour. Okay. So lentil flour. Okay, so yesterday, the one which we learned in our cooking class, you remember that part I showed you that this is a wheat and some of the lentils together. Yes. Yeah, so that was. And then I added some of the bunch of cilantro in it and a little bit of pink salt. And I made a good dough out of it. And then I filled that dough Okay. Fill that dough with carom seeds. You know caraway seeds? Do you know there is a plant in the door which is coming out of the pot?
Yes.
Okay, that is a carom seed.
Carom?
Ajwain. Ajwain.
Oh, ajwain.
Ajwain. Not ajwain. Ajwain.
Ajwain?
Ajwain. Wine you remember, right? Wine is easy to remember.
Yeah, ajwain.
Ajwain. Yeah. Okay. So we filled it up with the ajwain. I put some nice ajwain inside, and then I added a black sunflower seeds powder. Black sunflower. That's called it as a kara. That you only get it in, maybe some stores carry it, but I don't see easily available in the stores. But I will let you know if I can find it. Okay. So black sunflower seeds.
powder.
They are not the sunflower seeds what you get in America or in the Western culture or in the West. Like even in India, we have two variations. So one sunflower which is like, in the summer we see people blooming like the flowers, right? Which we do in our front yard and backyard, right? So that sunflower is a little bit different than, it's like black sesame seeds yesterday you saw, right?
Yeah, black.
It's like that kind, but sunflower shape.
So they look like that.
Yes. So the black, which looks like the sunflower, but the size is like the black seeds, like the sesame seeds. That kind of size. So I have added that powder inside along with some cumin powder and some ghee. And then I will teach you that.
Okay.
How to make it.
Love
Yeah.
that.
Then it's like a pizza rolling. You roll like a pizza.
I never make pizza.
You never make pizza. What do you never?
I used to eat it all the time, but
Okay. But you never cooked it? You never
No.
did the rolling of the
no,
pizza?
I never did.
So you used to get it from outside?
Yeah, we had a guy from Italy, and he used to make it.
Italy guy. Then it must be
so
really
good.
awesome. Yeah.
Yes, it was so good.
So I did roll it
Yeah.
I took this much dough.
Yeah.
I rolled it and I added all these fresh herbs, dry herbs, and ghee inside.
Yes, okay.
And then I made a fold.
Yes.
And then again I did a layer of the ghee. And then I did it fold. And then I rolled it. And then top and bottom very well. You need to cook it very well. Otherwise your stomach will disturb.
Wow.
Why most of the people in my practice, most of my clients has allergies with the wheat because their body doesn't digest it very well.
I know. Well,
Okay.
that's also
So
been
see-
altered. The wheat.
Yeah.
The wheat has
Alter-
been altered. That's
yeah.
pro-
That is the biggest, one of the, like wheat and corn. They are the worst food for us when we use. But if you use it in a proper way, proper combination, you are getting it. See, you are getting the combination word. Proper combination, proper ways. Then what is going to happen? It's going to be a conscious eating, mindful eating, which will not disturb our Vaishonaraha Agnihi, which is in your intestine. So that means you are Vishnu, you are Krishna, you are fond of Krishna, right? Okay, blue. You are always
I know
you are
blue.
always talking about I see some blue. Dhanvantari or Vishnu, or you can the blue represents like the Vishnu, which is a god of which helps us to go through this journey of life. So Brahmaji creates. Okay, Vishnuji is like something which helps us to go through the journey of life, and Shivaji or Shiva is a transformation. That's a bringing again to the purity or bringing again to our growth. So Shiva represents our transformation. The death is a very different concept in the Vedic living. That death is a chance to purify your body and mind, So that's what the Vedic philosophy comes in.
Yes.
So Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. So when we are eating this kind of food, where in yesterday's cooking class, you learn all the ways. Like you were smelling, you were touching, you did many things with me. You chopped, you cleaned, you washed, you did everything in my cooking class. That all comes together. your connection, your deep connection with your food, okay, which is going to go to our nervous system in the body. So what you were doing, with all of that activities and with all of that cleaning, washing, touching, doing, all is going to come together through your food. Exactly the emotions what you are carrying with your food is going to replicate, or exactly it will give the same expressions what you poured into your food. So
Makes sense.
so whatever you were sowing, or whatever you will sow through the food, you will reap as a fruit. So if you are eating good quality, you only will get the good quality nourishment. If you are eating the junk quality, then we will get only the junk quality. Right?
Yeah.
You eat mud and you cannot get the benefits of the diamond. If you eat diamond, then only you will get the benefits of the diamond qualities. Do you understand what I said?
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
And as this body is made up of Panchamahabhutas, this body is made up of
Qualities?
5 elements.
Oh, the 5 elements.
Right?
Yes.
What is this? This physical body is a replica
Earth.
of earth, water, fire, air, and space.
Uh-huh.
So where do you see the earth? So when you are eating the food and when you eat the food, right? The food is pancha bhautik. The food is made up of the 5 elements. Okay? And these 5 elements are going to come and nourish you, the 5 elements in your body. Are you understanding now the connection? Why food is a medicine? Ayurveda says there are 3 pillars of the 3 pillars of our life is ahar, vihar, and you remember the third word? Nidra. Ahar means diet, vihar means lifestyle, nidra means
Sleep.
yes, ma'am. See, you know the translation. Yes, beautiful. Got it?
Ahar is diet.
Vihar is lifestyle
Right. Okay.
and
Yeah.
nidra is
Sleep.
right. So food comes. So one of the major pillar of our life is food. That is your 95% healing in Ayurveda.
The food?
Food and sleep.
That's what I was wondering about sleep. Okay.
All 3. Yeah, all 3 you can divide like 33.33, 33.33 and 33.33 to make it not even 100.
So you would count them evenly? You think?
Everybody is important. See, food is one part. Now imagine most of my clients, okay, they eat organic, they buy organic, they're good people, they are very like you. They are very much into spirituality. They are very much into the good thinking, good living, positive thinking people. And they eat organic and everything, they bless the food before they eat, right? But when they do all of this, okay, they don't follow the vihar lifestyle. They don't follow the Rathricharya. They don't follow the Dinacharya.
Yes.
So they do everything good.
With their diet.
Yes.
Or with their food.
With their food, but they don't follow the lifestyle.
Yes.
Then whatever you did, the good karmas, it's not going to, it gets like zero. It gets like cancelled in your body.
Yeah.
Do you understand now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. And if you do good with your ahar, which is your diet, and if you do good with your vihar, which is your lifestyle, and now imagine you do these 2 things good, the best. Now, you don't follow the night routine.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, stay up all
Instead of sleeping at 9:30 or 10, if I'm sleeping at 11, 12, 1, 2 a.m. Right? So whatever you created the best in the day becomes 0 and negative 0, 0, 0, deep 0. Did you understand? So whatever you created, the whole effect, the positive healing for yourself becomes 0. It becomes negative, 1,000 times negative. if you do not follow the Rathricharya. What is Rathricharya? Rathricharya is a night regimen and Dinacharya is a daily. Morning regimen. Morning, afternoon, evening regimen. So Dina means day. So Dina means day, Charya means the practice. What you will be practicing throughout the day.
So that's Dinacharya, right?
That's Dinacharya.
Yeah.
Rathricharya comes like a evening routine. Dinacharya comes like a day routine.
Oh, so it doesn't include the evening.
Dinacharya doesn't include evening. Rathricharya does include the evening routine. Got it?
How do I spell Rath?
R-A-T-R-I. Say it.
Rati?
Rathri.
Oh, Rathri. Okay.
Rathri.
Rathri.
Yes, you got it.
So that's the evening.
That's the evening routine for you.
What's the seasonal?
Seasonal is a Rutu. Rutucharya means a seasonal routine or Rutu. R-U-T-U.
Okay.
Rutu Charya.
It's a seasonal.
Seasonal regimen or seasonal routine or seasonal healing or seasonal detox. Everything is coming together. When you do everything, you cannot just do one thing. You have to do everything together to feel the happiness or the health and happiness together. I go to massages. That's not going to make you healthy. I do healing. That's not going to make you healthy. I do trekking. I go for a walk. I go for vacations. I go for social gatherings.
Yeah.
I go for this. No. Only one thing is not going to make us healthy and happy. Are you understanding now what I'm saying?
It's like the whole enchilada.
Whole enchilada. Because you need all the small pieces. Is that why you're saying enchiladas?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes. So let's talk. Yeah, that's a good example. I can use that analogy now. Enchiladas. That's a good word you gave me.
The whole enchilada.
The whole enchiladas.
Yeah.
So to enjoy the health and happiness and happy living and optimal health and wellness and good feelings and physically fit, mentally fit, emotionally fit, psychologically fit, socially fit, environmentally fit. Did you see all of these in my practice?
Yes.
Then only, that's why you are feeling good, because you are practicing that with me. Are you understanding? Physical fitness through the food, mental fitness, what we are talking and learning about your body type, emotional, yes, we talk how the vata is connected as you are a vata person, social, we talk, right, the chanting and mantra, we are doing chanting even for our wellness around us, right, for our other kingdom, right, plant kingdom and animal kingdom is one of the major kingdom around us, right? And then we are talking about the social healing as well as environmental healing. So healing or happiness or health or optimal health, right? To achieve all of these, you need to have your body type practices. So practice for your body type, food for your body type, routines for your body type, your ways of living life or exercises or the vyayama as per your body type. That also. See, Vata person cannot run a lot. I have seen all these people with Michael Jackson body type, right? That kind of body structure, physical body structure. Every runner I have seen is like a leanest person. And they run like miles and miles and miles and miles. Do you see how much vata aggravation they are creating for themselves? Are you understanding?
They have so much movement.
So much movement.
They already have the movement.
Their nature is too much movement because that's their inbuilt prakriti. That's their genetic body elemental combination. On top of it, they run for miles and miles and miles and miles. Right? So nobody is going to help them.
My husband.
Right? Did you understood? Right?
Yeah.
Pitta people. So for Vata people like athlete, what do they need the most?
Calming.
And
Grounding.
And nourishing. Calming, grounding, and nourishing movement. Can you imagine one of the nourishing movement?
Well, food, obviously. And the pranayama, alternate nostril.
Yes. So they need that.
So it was grounding.
Calming and nourishing movement.
So calming obviously is alternate nostril. But alternate
Calming
nostril,
is like a nice walk.
But you put alternate nostril in there.
Yes,
Too,
yes,
wouldn't you?
yes. All like this. See, even in pranayama, there are variations of pranayamas. So Vata person need a specific pranayama, specific breathing techniques. Pitta person need a specific breathing technique.
Yeah.
And Kapha person need a specific breathing technique. Then only the medical effect is going to come on the body. The therapeutic medical effect of the breathing is going to come on the body. Otherwise, it will be the other way. It will be like a kind of...
So for me, I needed 666 or
4. That's called it as a Samavritti Pranayama. That's what we practiced yesterday. Samavritti. Sama means equal. Vritti means practice. Pranayama means breathing technique. So in our case, with your body type and with your body energy combination, we are doing inhale for the 4, hold for the 4, and exhale for the 4. And then you know what to do later on. Right? So in your body type and with looking at your structural body, physical appearance and your doshic combination, the manasik prakriti, doshas, elemental body type as well as psychological body type, we have decided the percentage of the inhale, hold, and exhale for you.
Yes.
Right? If there is a kapha person, then there is a different, or there is a heavy person or hefty person, or whose body build type structure is a little bit like an elephant kind, okay? Or maybe buffalo type, or maybe rhinoceros type, you know? They are like water, full of earth and water, right? So that kind of body type structure people, that time I can't use this breathing technique. That time I have to think differently because that effect is going to come on the physical channels in the body, and specifically we will be thinking of Vata, Pitta, Kapha when we are healing through the breathing.
Well, if they did Anulom Vilom, what would their count be?
We will not be using that one. There will be a whole set of different breathing techniques for that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
A completely different
Completely different breathing techniques for the kapha type.
Would that help?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh, because it's more energetic.
Yes. Got it?
Yeah.
That kind of breathing techniques we need.
Okay. Yeah.
So in my Panchakarma, I like to make sure that you do best through the yoga, which will be a unique yoga for your body type. You do the best through the breathing techniques, which is only healing for you,
right?
Not like deteriorating, not like stress for your body. When there is a stress, when you're doing anything, you will never heal.
I agree.
100% you will never will feel better. Got it? So that's why I gave you this one.
Right.
Okay? Yeah. Then we will do the yoga nidra. Then we will do the mudra. Yesterday you did the mudra. You remember the mudra healing? Yeah. So we do the mudra, the hand gesture healing to connect with the different doshas in the body and channels in the body, in Ayurvedic channels. And then we did the relaxation techniques. Then we did some of the yoga poses we will practice specifically for you, considering your knee. Okay, because
Okay.
you have some challenge with the
Yes,
knee.
yeah.
So we will be doing very specific knee yoga for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, very good.
Yes, and then we will do some of the healing techniques for you want to know more about memory. So we will do
Oh, great.
a lot of healing.
Okay.
And we are doing the oil application. You remember the Nasya healing
Oh, it's
therapy?
wonderful.
Yeah. So Nasya, the oil applications we did for
Okay.
you. We did
The
the Shirodhara for you. We did the aromatic healing for you. You know, we did the Marma healing for you.
Yeah.
Yesterday we did the foot work for you to channelize the energies in the body. And then that food, so food and Agni goes very well deep together. So your foot work is going to affect on your digestion in the body. So there are certain points in the food which we use in massage. Okay, so through the massage we use the specific points. You remember I was pulling and I was working on your foot yesterday? Or you were sleeping?
No, I was there.
You were awake? Okay.
Yeah.
So when we work on the feet, I was using a specific bowl.
Lotion?
Yeah, specific bowl, specific oil, which is grounding for us, and specific marma points, which are very important to work on your feet, because your feet is connected to the digestion in the body.
To what?
Digestion. So
digestion?
Agni. Yeah.
the-
So
okay.
your footwork is connected deeply with your Agni concept in the body in Ayurveda.
So you were working on Marma points and specific, what did you say?
Channels in the body.
Oh, okay.
Specific marmas and specific channels in the body.
Okay.
Understood?
To work on, to connect with digestion.
Yeah,
Okay.
because your digestion is,
strengthen Agni.
yes, we need to strengthen your Agni, as well as we need to enhance your ability to digest the food very well, because as you have a history of constipation, chronic constipation,
Yeah.
right? And I'm glad that you are cleansing every day at the present moment. Yeah. That's like, even through the food, you are cleansing this much. Even through the body work, you are cleansing this much. So I'm happy for you that your channels are opening very well with our body work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Because this has a connection, the Shirodhara, which is a third eye therapy, which is a bliss therapy, right? The Shirodhara, when we are working here, this has a direct connection with this gut.
Okay.
So Shirodhara, people says like, right? What do they say? There is a phrase, it's like a slang kind of thing, you know? Don't use your this brain, because like, you know, is your brain in your stomach? It's like a slang they always use, you know?
okay.
So this and this is the key connection. So when you're working here in our forehead area and this area. So if you have seen my Shirodhara, the third eye therapy, I was doing different directions when I was working on you.
Yeah.
Because I was feeling that intuitively
Okay.
and medical intuitively
Yeah.
with your aura and with your with your body's response and the way your breathing was changing.
Okay.
I used the specific direction to work on your higher levels in the body.
Oh, I got that because I knew that when you were doing that, because I healed my birth through that Shirodhara. I healed past karma through that Shirodhara. And I'm sure I was healing digestion, but I was more aware of the birth and the karma. Like, I was amazed how much was canceled out
With that,
with that specific day and what happened. I got all that, plus the mantras. I was so glad. I didn't want this music, I didn't want that music, I didn't want that music, and you said I'll chant, and bingo, that was it. It was like I wanted that.
oh yeah, you said no to the music, right? When I was doing the third eye therapy.
I don't want that. And you said, okay, I'll chant.
Because
I said, I want mantras. And you said, okay, I'll chant. That made all the difference for me. For me, Heather.
I do the chanting only for few clients when my clients are open to this concept.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because our cultures are different, our religions are different, our things are way different. So whenever I feel my client is comfortable, that is not what we are. Like what we are is like our connections. Our first identification is human.
Yes.
We are humans.
Yes.
That's our religion. That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
There is no other things. That's a different thing. But have or to become a healthy and happy, this is the best thing to think, that I am a human, you are a human. This is the nature. Plant and animals. They are my family members.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
When you have that connection, a lot of exchange happens right here. Can I share one story with you?
Yes.
Are you ready to hear this?
Yes.
Okay. So we had peaches last year.
Okay.
Thousands of peaches on our plant.
Oh.
And all the deer, like I might have ate maybe 1 or 2 pounds out of this many.
Yeah.
All the animals used to come and eat. Okay. Deers are there. Like 2 or 3 deers are there and they are eating. Our neighbors will come and pick. Everybody will come and pick.
Yeah.
And eat.
Yeah.
One day after the Panchakarma, my client was going, so I walked him out. Okay, so he was just going to turn, that my back neighbor was doing something in my backyard, and I was like, "What is she doing?" She came. There was a deer sleeping there.
Under your peach tree?
And under the fig tree.
Under the fig tree?
Yes, under the fig tree. So he was sleeping under the fig tree. So she came and she observed that in the morning.
Okay.
I can't see from my window.
Yeah.
She can see from her back window. So she was sleeping, the deer was sleeping under the fig tree. She came and she saw that he was no more. The deer was no more.
He gone?
Yeah, he was gone.
Okay.
So my client who was leaving, he also walked towards her. And I finished mine. I also walked towards the deer.
Wait a minute. I thought the deer had left.
The deer was, he came all the way from nowhere and he gave his life under our tree. So the guy who was my client, he told me, how lucky you are. And I said, like, lucky? He said, this deer have given a birth to a baby. Okay, she is nursing. And I was like, how do you know? I can see her, all the organs.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. The milking or like her breast, right? Yeah. So he said she has nurtured, she has a baby, and peacefully she wanted to come here and have her last breath under your tree. I didn't see the other side. I didn't see the other side. So this deer, maybe all the deers who always comes to our backyard.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to come here and go peacefully in your property.
Yeah.
And my neighbor, she was helping. So we called the animal control. Yeah. And animal control say, okay, we will charge $500 to pick up the deer. I said, and then my neighbor said, you know what? Let's she said, like, I will just help. I will do it. And she was doing for me. She didn't even ask because I was working. So she said, like, okay, then my client helped to pick up the deer. Yeah. So we all three picked up the deer, put it in the, whatever that wagon, and we took him in our trail.
Oh, okay.
And we let the deer go in nature.
Oh,
decompose in nature.
Yes.
And we kept her in the nature because she was part of our family, our surroundings. She used to come here all the time.
Yeah.
And when the guy was a Boy Scout, I believe, that mountain kind of people, he said, Dr. Patki, this deer has a baby. And even after that, she wanted to come here because she has some connections with you and your family.
Yeah.
And I was like, really?
Yeah.
And that kind of energy, whatever you sow, you reap, that term, hence proved for me That was my example to
Yeah.
observe that I don't know my neighbor, but they are my neighbor, and she came all the way to help.
Yeah.
That's a social health.
Yeah.
That's a social connection.
Yeah.
That's a social medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a medicine.
Yeah.
Okay, she called the
Animal control.
animal control because I didn't know.
Yeah.
She was seeing him from the morning time, her from the morning time, because right from her house.
Oh.
I couldn't see because it's my backyard.
Yes,
It
see.
was obstructed view.
Okay.
She said, I see, but I think she's no more.
Yeah.
In the afternoon, around 3:34, when I finished my last client,
Yeah.
my client was like, okay, I'm going to help.
Yeah.
We all three, oh my God, that was the heaviest thing to lift a huge deer.
Yes.
We took it nicely, put it in the ground, on the ground, in the nature, and we let her go. That is what the culture also teach, right?
Yeah.
Like all the cultures, we just wanted to decompose it nicely.
Yeah.
So, whatever you sow, you reap. Your
Yeah.
social health, your environmental health, your connections, your physical health, mental health, spiritual health, emotional health. When it comes all together, then only you are going to feel secured, healthy, happy. And then when you practice all of this, then maybe to regenerate the whole body takes 7 years.
Yes, I've heard
Fully.
that. Yeah.
7
Uh-huh.
7 layers of skin.
Uh-huh.
In Ayurveda, we talk about 7 layers of skin.
Okay.
You know, the skin has integumentary system, or
Okay.
the skin has 7 layers. That's why we say to rejuvenate the whole body and to replicate the body with the new skin. Like, you know, snake has that ability to do that.
Right.
Human body can take 7 years to overall change the shape of the body.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
So when I'm 80.
when you will be 80. Okay. So what I mean to say that, you remember you were asking me, can I eat salad? Can I eat salad? Can I eat salad yesterday? And you were craving, and salad is one of your primary food in your eating habits.
In the summer.
In the summer, right? So salad is a leafy vegetable.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the leafy vegetables, the animal kingdom has a ability to regurgitate the food. Do you know that? Cow, buffalo, they have the process of elephant. Have you seen, like, I don't know a lot about animal because I'm not a nature girl, not the animal girl.
Yeah.
But generally, the animal kingdom has a blessing or boon that they can bring their food from the stomach, in the mouth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Digesting it.
Okay? And they eat, they sit, and then they regurgitate.
Yeah.
Regurgitate.
Regurgitate.
Oh, is that the word?
Regurgitate. Gur.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Regurgitate. Regurge.
There you go.
Regurgitate.
Yeah.
Okay, regurgitate.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
So they have that ability of regurgitate. Okay? But human, as you and me, do we have that blessing?
No.
So when you eat a lot of leafy vegetables,
Yeah.
what it does, like, people feel good. Why do they feel good? You know that?
It's light.
It's light, but your body doesn't know how to digest.
Yeah.
So it goes in and it comes out, and you poop
Yeah.
because body throws it out.
Yes. Okay.
So we say, oh, I ate a fiber and I had a good bowel moment. Your body doesn't know what to do with it.
Oh.
So it trashes it out as it is.
Oh, wow.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see the difference? Because there is something specific polysaccharide kind of content as per the modern science, that these polysaccharides, this physical body doesn't know how to break it down.
Right, I see.
And that's why, as body is very smart. Body has its own intelligence.
Yeah, for
body
sure.
will just, if it is not serving you, what does the body does?
Yeah, evacuate it.
It brings it out. Right? If
Well, that's the intelligence of the prana.
that's the intelligence of
Root.
yes. Okay? Because your kapha, when you eat the food, right? When you eat the food, the first two elements, your earth and your water element, gets digested here in the
Stomach.
yes, ma'am. Stomach. Beautiful. You're too smart. That's so good. Then the second one gets digested. What is the second element? Water, fire and water.
Oh, okay.
Okay, pitta is made up of two elements.
Right, water and fire.
Right?
Yeah.
So that gets digested into the small intestine. That gets like a kind of connected, that is connected with our small intestine, grahani in Ayurveda.
So that'd be water more?
Fire and water.
Fire and water.
Okay?
Yeah.
And our, what
Would you
are
say
the,
that's the Agni?
yes.
Okay.
A little bit, pitta and blood and agni, they are very correlated with each other.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean the same, but there is a
Yeah.
relationship.
Yes, okay.
They live with each other, kind of replicates and live with each other. Whereas the third part in your body, which is the lower abdominal area, what is that?
Well, I guess.
Who stays there? Vata.
Oh, yes, the Vata.
Right?
In the large intestine.
In the large intestine, right? So which elements we are thinking there then?
Air and ether. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So your earth and water through the food, whichever you are giving in the body, the food as a medicine or the 5 elemental food, the earth and water is going to get digested here. The fire and water in the food is going to get used here, whereas the air and space element is going to get here. Okay, the lower part of your body.
Yes.
Produced and digested, and that's where the air and space is going to get produced in the body.
Okay.
You know, so through the food you are healing the 5 elements in the body.
So you actually get air and ether produced down there?
Don't you feel that you have bloating and gases and when you do not do proper things in the body?
Oh, so you're not actually wanting to produce that.
That is the harmony, is the balance. And disharmony is the imbalance.
Okay. So you don't really want to produce it. You want to...
But basic Vata Pitta Kapha identification or basic nature of Vata Pitta Kapha, you need the balanced Vata, balanced Pitta, balanced Kapha for our journey.
Yes, I got it.
Journey, disease-free journey. Okay?
It's what journey?
We need a proper action, proper function of Vata, Pitta and Kapha for our
digestion.
journey of life.
Yeah.
Okay? Right? Vata is movement, Pitta is change, Kapha is stability. Just imagine like that way.
No, right. That makes sense. Yes,
Okay?
of course.
Now, if I do wrong with my diet, if I do wrong with my lifestyle, if I do wrong with my sleep, if I do wrong with my social and toxic thinking and toxic environment, because toxins are going to come to you all the time from each angle, from each direction. Okay? But if we have these balanced Vata Pitta Kapha, then these toxins are not going to bother us. Understood?
Yeah.
But if we do wrong with all these 3 pillars of life, ahar, vihar, nidra, diet, lifestyle, and sleep, right? Then they are going to create the disharmony in the body.
Yes.
Disharmony in the body means disharmony in the basic units of the energies in the body. What are the basic units of our life? 5 elements.
Yeah, the 5. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Have a faith now. You learned a lot. Come, let your knowledge come out. Let your Saraswati speak now. Okay?
Yeah.
Understood? So this is what the Ayurvedic healing is. Ayurvedic healing is a whole person healing.
Right.
It's not only yoga. It's not only wellness. It's not only energy work. It's not only yoga mudra, yoga nidra, yoga. It's not only pranayama. It's not only diet. It's not only nutrition. It's not only herbs. It's not only spices. It's not only food. It's all about everything about this with a detox program which is for our physical body. Because in the physical body, we are going with dosha, dhatu, and malas. You remember malas?
Yeah, the waste.
Wastes of the body. Because what is going to happen with the physical body when we are going to do all of this is like with the panchakarma, what you're doing, the detox and cleansing program, you're balancing the vata, pitta, kapha, but you want the body to produce the good production or good maintenance of our 7 tissues in the body. 7 tissues, you remember?
We're learning that
Okay,
this
so
spring.
this is the saptadhatu. Saptadhatu means the 7 tissues.
Yeah,
Okay,
7,
sapta means 7, dhatu means tissues. They will be produced well. So we will be maintaining the wellness of the 7 tissues in the body.
Okay.
Okay, because they are also a pillar. Dosha, dusha, sammurchana equal to disease. Dosha means dosha, dusha means this, sammurchana means connection, imbalance means disease production. It's okay. I think you will learn it.
Yeah.
It will come to you.
Yeah.
But you understood this?
Yeah, something about the doshas and also working with balance the dosha.
So
and
panchakarma
balance
is
the-
going here.
Yeah, balancing the tissues.
Yes.
And also balancing the
So
waste.
panchakarma is all about changing you. Changing, bringing the transformation and creating the good change with a certain herbs and spices, which is called it as a rasayana in the later life, in the later practices. Rasayana therapy.
Oh, it's for later in life?
This is where you are using that also.
Rasayana?
Yeah, you are using ghee pretty good. And you're also using the A2 milk, which is also kind of a rasayana.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So rasayana therapy through the food.
Oh, and what's rasayana mean?
Rejuvenating the body.
Oh, I see.
Rejuvenation therapy in Ayurveda. That's called it as a rasayana
rasayana.
therapy.
Oh, okay. Through the milk.
Yes.
And what was the other thing?
Ghee.
Oh, ghee. Yeah, both of those are like front and center in my life. So, so that's the other thing I want to learn besides the chapatis is the ghee, is the teas. Because I was doing, every morning I would have the turmeric and ghee milk. And then every night, all I knew was to put in cardamom and a little cinnamon, and that would be it. Oh, and a date. I always added, I did a date, right? So I want to know variations of that because you've been giving me other things too.
Okay. Yeah,
So.
we will do that too.
Okay.
Any other questions? You had questions for me yesterday. I think you were...
I did, yeah.
Yeah?
So I had down how often I can eat garlic.
Garlic? Okay. So garlic, now let's learn the Rasavirya Vipak or the test of the garlic. Rasa means the taste.
Yeah.
Virya means the potency. And Vipak means the effect.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So garlic, there are all the tests in the garlic except one.
Really? Oh my God.
Except one. Can you guess which one is not there? Can you guess it?
Okay, let's see.
So you know the 6 tests of the food. You know the 6 tests of the food.
Okay, sweet, sour, salty, pungent, astringent.
Look at me.
That's astringent.
Bitter.
Oh, bitter. Yeah.
Nobody likes it, right?
Yeah.
So these are the 6 tests. So in garlic, one test is missing.
What is it?
Can you guess? Just,
Bitter?
did you eat the garlic? Did you eat the garlic? Like chewed the garlic?
Just garlic?
Okay,
I don't
forget it.
usually.
I will give you an example. Like today you will practice that. Let's do some practical in the Panchakarma, okay? And I will teach you how to make some of the garlic related food, okay?
Okay, now why would they say in certain lineages, the garlic is not good because it does something to the channels. Either
Yes.
blocks the channels or does something.
Yes.
Why would they say that?
So
Depends on
now,
the dosha?
now we are not talking. That is not Ayurveda. That's a spiritual kind of healing. Okay. So in Ayurveda, we are using garlic as a medicine.
Okay.
Okay. So here we need garlic to balance the energies in the body.
Yes.
Okay. But in our specific culture, which is a yogi culture, yogic living or Vedic living, or people who are practicing the higher level consciousness therapies. Or
like at the ashram.
Like at the ashram.
Yes.
Or people who are practicing the higher centers, or who are practicing, who are here in their higher levels.
Our guru's guru was doing that.
Yes. Why they do not want garlic and onion in your diet?
Yeah.
Because garlic and onion, they cross the blood-brain barriers and they reach to the brain. And the action becomes like a rajasic.
Oh, I see.
And
So
when
most
you are
people, they don't want
rajasi,
rajasi.
so when you are rajasi, you cannot practice, or you cannot grow in spirituality. Right?
Yeah.
So garlic and onion, they cross very easily.
Oh,
They cross the blood-brain barrier and reaches to the brain, which will stimulate the brain all the time. What do we want in the spiritual healing, and what do we want in our spiritual growth? Calming, grounding, that. And that will never happen with this food, type of food.
Okay.
But in the medicine, we look in a very different way. So we are talking Ayurveda. We are not talking about spiritual growth here. Ayurveda is a medicinal science. It's a complex system.
What you're talking about, though, is using garlic and onion in a medicinal way, not just for taste or excitement or rajasic, but for healing.
Yes.
So in that way, it's very Ayurvedic.
This is Ayurvedic.
Yeah.
We are talking Ayurveda.
okay.
We are not talking about spirituality here.
No.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Okay. They're like yogi people. They are already in their this. Our people are not even here.
Yeah.
Or our people are not even here. We are not talking here. This is
Yes.
too hard to practice for many of us.
Yes.
For that, you need to have your
we're householders.
Yeah. Understood?
Okay,
That is why in your some of the what you learned is true.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But you got the answer. So now come to the garlic for your health.
Yeah.
We are using this specific oil, and I will teach you how to make some certain food content with the garlic that you can use it for healing purpose.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
I will teach you that maybe in the second cooking class.
Okay.
Okay. We will do that. So here, garlic is missing a sweet taste.
You know, I thought
I
about
told
that.
you. I know you know it.
I thought about sweet, and then I thought, you
See,
know,
that's what I was telling you. You
tastes
know
sweet,
it.
But you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So out of the 6 tastes, garlic is missing 1 taste. See, I know. I was so looking for that answer from you. I was waiting for that answer.
So funny.
Okay.
Okay, without sweet. Okay, so
So
if you put in garlic and a little sweet, it'll like take care of it.
that's why I added it into your morning chapati.
What?
In the morning food,
Yeah.
that's how you got it. Because wheat is sweet and garlic.
Oh, I see.
So you didn't miss any taste. You need to have good 6 taste food, but not the bombarding of sweet, sour, salt. Then you will have a problem with the diseases. Or not only the, like a salad, pungent and bitter.
A salad is just pungent and bitter.
You need all of this.
Yeah.
6 taste in the food is the key.
So that's why that chapati was a full food. So I could have a diet of chapatis.
Yes, ma'am. Yep. Yeah. But we will change the combination of the flours in it, okay? We'll do that for you. Okay? Because we need a healthy.
You need a balance of that
Yeah,
too.
we need a balance of that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Because you have Vitamix at home. You can do it.
I have what?
Vitamix.
A Vitamix. Oh, yes.
Vitamix. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can do it.
Great.
Any other questions? Any other questions for me?
Okay, so I had... All right. Oh, yeah, so why would you say the other day not to have a night shower?
Night shower?
Night.
Yeah.
Because why is that? I'm curious.
Okay. Now you are complaining about your sleep. Okay? You are complaining about your memory. You are complaining about vata, knee pain, this pain, pain in the body.
Yeah, pain.
Then we are complaining about skin disease.
Okay.
So all these are going towards the vata dosha in the body.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Now, so morning time and evening time. What happens with the morning and what happens with the evening? Can you tell me one of the energies in the morning?
So morning is kapha.
Okay. No, let's talk about the whole day. Don't talk about only morning. Let's talk about the daytime. Or that is also good. Kapha. Okay, let's start with the kapha. Okay. Okay.
Kapha. So evening is going to be, so till 6 to 10, that's kapha too.
6 to 10.
Yeah,
Right?
and 6, yeah.
Okay. So morning time, if we see, sun comes out.
Right.
Evening time,
Sun goes down.
okay.
Yeah.
Morning time, sun comes out. And sun brings what?
Heat.
Heat. That means light. That means stimulation.
Okay.
Or morning time, as it is a kapha time, it is a heavy time for the body.
Yes, heavy. That's right.
Right? So what will you do? What is opposite to the heaviness? If you want to reduce the heaviness in the body, what do you need?
Light. No, well, light and heavy is different. Isn't
Right? You need some warmth to get.
Why? Is heaviness cold?
Kapha is cold, right?
I would have thought vata is cold.
They both share a cold quality. Here you go. That is what we learn in school. Kapha and vata, they are connected because of their unique nature, which is a cold quality.
Oh, okay.
They share both. They both share a cold quality.
Okay. So vata.
That's a beautiful, dear.
Kapha.
That's a beautiful answer and good observation.
Oh.
Okay. So in the kapha time, all the things what we are practicing. Okay. In the kapha time, when you take a shower, and the shower is like, what is the definition? How many minutes we take a shower generally? I hear some of my clients take half an hour shower. I have one client, but she is a teenager. She has some problem. She takes to shower 2 hours. 2 hours of shower. But there's some kind of challenge also.
Yeah.
So, shower is like where you are giving the cleansing to the external body and you are cleaning out all the external openings.
Okay.
2 to 3 minute shower is good enough. Okay. Because with the shower, a lot of blood movement or the circulation movement is going to happen. Vata is going to move.
Yeah.
Pitta is going to move. Imagine like that way.
Yes, okay.
Okay, you are working on something in the body.
And do you want, some people, like that.
So,
Yogi said always end your shower with very cold water.
yes.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah, because with the shower, again, like shower is like something stimulating. That means pitta enhancing. So cold is like preserving the pitta in the body.
Oh.
Yogis think it very higher level. We all are not yogis. We are like, we are maybe this much yogis. Yogis is like this. They are very into their own tuned lifestyle and healing,
Yeah.
We are very normal people, which it's hard for us to practice the yogic way of living.
Yes, right.
So the way we live, here you can do like, shower in the morning time instead of the night time, because when you do it in the morning time, your sympathetic nervous system gets activated. So you start with action, you do the action, you work, you do the things for the day, whatever you need to do with your occupation, with your life, or with your, the surroundings, right? Whereas towards the end of the day, when you take a shower, it's a total different game. Did you get it, dear? Yeah? All right.
Well, so in the evening.
So when you take a shower in the evening, you irritate the sympathetic nervous system.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. What do you need towards the end of the
Well,
day?
you need to go into the parasympathetic.
Thank you.
But you aggravate. Do you aggravate the?
You stimulate it, no? Yeah. You aggravate the sympathetic nervous system.
Oh.
Right? So sympathetic nervous system, when it gets aggravated, there is no way you can get a nice sleep.
Oh, okay. What about a warm bath?
What is the definition of the warm bath? Explain it. How much time?
All right, so what I was doing, because I couldn't fit in all that I was doing in the morning, and I'd start my morning around 11 instead of, like my breakfast would be at 9:30 or 10, which was too late. So I put my Avayanga and my bath in the evening. The Avayanga calmed me down.
You can do that also as a part of your evening routine, but that's nothing to do with the bath.
Okay.
You remember yesterday I taught you the morning routines, Dinacharya, Brahma Muhurtam, like waking up at a specific time.
Yeah.
Then doing certain routines and rituals in the morning. You remember the rituals we talked? Oil pulling and putting some applications, cleansing.
I need to know what to do a little more with the nose and the ears.
Okay.
And the eyes. I would like to figure out what to do for my eyes. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah. We'll do that.
Okay, good.
All the external openings, we can talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know the mouth, but the other ones I don't really.
They are important too.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Mouth is like a kind of, the enema word, right? Enema? You know the enema?
Animal?
Enema, like basti.
Oh, enema.
Yeah. So you know basti, right?
Yeah.
So basti is taken or given in the bottom part of our body.
Yes.
Right? And we take good care in Ayurveda. That is one of the major therapy. That's like a blessing in Ayurveda, taking bastis. But for day-to-day practices, this is your oral basti when you do the oil.
Right, that makes sense.
Right?
And I do the oil pulling. So.
Yeah, that's why in Ayurveda, it comes under the Kavala and Gandusha therapy. Kaval and Gandush, these are the therapies which are similar to the modern oil pulling concept.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Oil pulling,
Yeah.
That's called it as a Gandush and Kavala therapy in Ayurveda.
Oh, okay.
Okay? To take care of the oral hygiene,
Yeah.
stimulate and enhance the digestive system. So there are different oils and different combinations, different decoctions, the disease-wise decoctions. What is the purpose? Why you want to do the oil pulling is also very important. There is a whole science behind it.
Wow.
Okay? Every therapy in Ayurveda is a medical therapeutic approach therapy.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. So, okay. So.
Are you done with the questions? No, I'm glad you are asking me all these questions because they are very important on the day-to-day life.
So the pranayam for me I got was Anulom Vilom.
Yes.
And we're working with my Agni through my food. Is that correct? And also, how about the Ojas?
Ojas.
I'm just curious.
So when these 7
Dhatus.
their essence is a Oja.
Working on them is like Ojas? Oh. So what do I do in my Dinacharya for Ojas?
Yeah. So I will teach you that. I will. That will be a huge topic. Going to the Ojas, Tejas, and Prana.
Yeah.
That is like again going to talking about our Soma in the body and Teja in the body and Oja in the body. So we'll talk about it.
Okay.
It's a big concept. We will talk in details.
Okay.
Okay, but until now you're
That's
good
fine.
with it?
No, I'm good, yeah.
Yeah. So very important thing what I would like you to practice in today is like, do you know how to chant the mantra Om? Beautiful.
You taught me that the very first time I came.
So you're practicing that.
Well, I
that way?
was for a long time, and then Michael and I like to meditate together. So he wasn't too excited about me doing this louder.
Louder.
He's being quiet. So I just kind of stopped it.
You have a 40 acres of land. Go into one corner of your farm, Go into one corner of your 40 acre, way away from your husband. And then you do it the way, like, when Shiva dances, the whole Himalaya goes
I'm
like
gonna
it.
have my social network out there on the road. Think,
What is happening?
What the hell does she do over there? She's a little quacky.
Oh, no.
I know, I'm not, but I mean, that's how they would think.
See, my friend, he has a mountain. He, like you, a Planchian, he bought some land in the mountain.
Yeah.
And what he created is there like a Shiva temple. So you can do something like that. Like, maybe, you can create someone's place. What do you call them? Dome, right?
A dome.
Dome. You create one nice dome and you put Shiva and Ganesha inside, and you love Saraswati, you love Vishnu. So you put all of these avatars in your that dome.
So did he make a dome?
Yes. We chanted there. One he built with the stone. He did it.
Because I've got a stone builder who put a stone wall around my garden, a beautiful stone wall, and he just loved doing it. And he picked up rocks off of our property and brought them there. So it's all like from the property. And I told him I wanted to make some kind of altar in the woods. And he could make it out of stone. He could do that out of stone.
Beautiful. Then ask this guy, this builder.
Do you have a picture of your friend's place?
I will see because it's been years I didn't go and I didn't see him from the COVID also. I will ask, and if I will get a picture, it's like a small mandir in India. It's like a small temple in India.
No, I understand that, but I'd love to see a picture. It'll give me ideas.
Okay, I will ask.
I'll think, I won't do it that way, but I'll do it this way.
Okay, gotcha.
It'll give me ideas.
Yeah, I will give you ideas.
What is it, like this big?
We were sitting like 8 to 10 people inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did meditation, we did chanting inside. And that chanting I will never forget.
No.
In the Blue Ridge Mountain, Planchian,
Yes.
that mountain range, they have like some few acres
We're
with the
right
trailer.
in
So they have a trailer at the bottom and they have a mandir on the top, and he takes the kids there on the weekends and things like that. But it's been years and years I didn't go because my kids started growing. When I was like, kids were like too tiny. That time I used to enjoy.
You can drag them there.
Yeah. But now they have so many things, so it's hard to go.
I understand.
So, but definitely I will let you know. Or I will send you a picture of a temple. You can show that to your builder.
Okay.
And you can ask him to create this kind of temple in your farm. Yeah, it will be awesome. Believe me, Michael will love it.
Oh, he will.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. But see, I could go in that temple.
And buy one cow. I will come.
I'd love to have a cow.
I have one client here. She has a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her pet actually. Beautiful cow. She's
Does
like,
she live near here?
I think she's like an hour and a half from here.
North, south, east, west?
Close by somewhere. It's been if I see a cow picture, I will show you.
Oh,
But that's her farm.
Her sadhana?
That's her sadhana, yeah. She practices that.
Michael will roll his eyes, but that's okay.
Feminism, bring it out.
Right.
Devi in you. Yeah. So what I mean to say is like just
But I
see.
have to milk the cow every day. What's wrong with me?
My grandma used to do that. When she was at your age, she used to do that.
Oh.
Yeah, I have seen her doing it, and I learned a little bit from her. It's so different feeling. Yeah, when you milk the cow and buffalo, that touch is totally different. You know that
From the cow and from the buffalo?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yes, it's the whole touch is totally different, and the expressions of milking the way is totally different.
Because when you said buffalo, the place where I get my milk, they raise buffalo. They have buffalo milk. Should I be getting a buffalo milk?
I will tell you the qualities of the buffalo milk, and then you decide. Okay?
Yes, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because now you are used to the A2 milk, you are used to
Yes.
the cow's milk for most of your life. Now, if you want to introduce, maybe a little bit, we'll start a little bit,
Oh, I see.
Not sudden change, not a
Yes.
single sudden change. In Ayurveda, we have a
Okay.
sutra where we
Yes.
talk about, we have a phrase where we talk about not any sudden change for the body. When you are
Yes.
introducing, when you want to
makes
get rid
so
of the
much
addictions,
sense.
when you don't
Okay.
want to get rid of the certain bad addictions and actions.
You take it slow.
You,
a baby step.
Yeah, that is what Vagbhata says. You know, our third Charaka, Sushruta, and Vagbhata. Vagbhata is like for normal people intelligence. Charaka is like a medicine related, and Sushruta is like a surgery related. Vagbhata is a normal person. Anybody can understand Vagbhata. It's like a very practical teachings, you know.
Right, okay. In
Charaka,
day-to-day language?
yes. Charaka is very kind of a formulated sutras.
Yes. Okay.
Vagbhata is like you can read it, make it out, and normal public can also understand him. Like that. Like the way you like my way of teaching. It's kind of a practical approach.
Right.
Simple ways.
Do they have it translated in English?
Vagbhata? Maybe.
They must have now.
I will show you my books and I will ask if somebody has it.
Okay.
I will ask.
I'm curious.
Yeah. I will ask.
Okay.
But I will show you my books and see if we can find anything until you go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Good enough?
Yes.
Let's practice some yoga poses today for your knee. I will be teaching you
knee and back.
Back and knee. So today we will go to the back then. Okay? So we'll practice the whole session of the back yoga poses, therapeutic yoga for your back pain and your arthritis, your skin related things. So we'll do certain yoga poses for considering your back pain and your skin. Okay? So be on your yoga mat. I will grab my yoga mat and be on the mat. If you want to use the restroom before we start, you can do that.
Want it here or in there?
Here.
Okay.
Okay? All right. I'm ready for you whenever you're ready on the yoga mat.
I think I'm going to just put on lighter pants.
Thank you.